I'm Alex Makovica for the Rural Radio Network as we highlight youth in the ag industry. And there is no better person to kick off this program than Claire Woeppel, who now serves on the National FFA Officer Team. But your roots started in humble, teeny tiny town, Nebraska. Claire, take us back.
Oh, yeah, gosh. I actually was just in a meeting yesterday, and when I said where my hometown was and that I graduated with 7 people in my class in a town of 250, like I think everybody had a reaction in the room of how a small town production agriculture girl got to the big world and the big city. But I couldn't be more thankful for where my roots have led me and how they've shaped me into the person that I am.
Well, when you think back on your time as a wee little tot, I'm sure running around on the farmer ranch, what were some of those memories that stick out and have, carried with you?
Oh, yes. I can remember May, which is burning season, and out in western Nebraska. And I was coming home from school on the school bus, and I can see all the commotion around the chutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're branding. I need to go help. So I get up to the house and I change really quick into my chore clothes, ride my bike down to the chutes. And at that age, I think I was probably in second or third grade, so I wasn't much help. But everyone was so excited to see me and welcome me, and I didn't really participate in anything other than eat their snacks, specifically lemon drops. I really had a love for those, but I truly just loved being around my family and learning about our production agriculture operation and our background, and just making memories and laughing and as I'm sure some of the listeners know, working cattle doesn't always go the best, and there are some things that happen that are unexpected. But I got to witness all of it and just witness the love of agriculture that each of my family members had.
I think it's safe to say too, Claire, that it's things like that that prepare you. This is a cliche, but they truly prepare you for all the things life just chucks at you. And I'm imagining that as you serve as a national officer now, that's probably the case, isn't it?
Oh, yes, there have been lots of things that have been like thrown into at me that I have not expected. Flights have been issues for myself and my teammates. My teammate JL, she's from Oregon, and on Sunday when we were traveling in, her plan was to get here around 4 o'clock. Well, we found out later that it was delayed, and she actually didn't get in until about 7:30. But we rolled with the punches, and we made sure to welcome her. Into our arms as we picked her up from the airport, because we know that there's things that we can't control, and I'm going to witness a lot more of those moments this year, especially on the road with travel, flights, and all kinds of things. But yes, agriculture definitely has helped me just kind of go with the flow and accept that things happen that I can't control, and it's just got to keep moving.
Yeah. Well, over the last couple of years, we've had the chance to get to know your FFA journey, of course, starting from the Chamber's FFA chapter, and then you served as a Nebraska FFA state officer, and as we've mentioned, now on the national team. What are you doing right now? To a listener, there's no convention, nothing really going on, but you guys are certainly busy.
Yes. So on Sunday, we traveled to Nashville. And when I tell people this, they're like, oh my gosh, Nashville, like, what are you doing there? It must be so fun. We're working very hard, did diligently, excuse me, um, preparing our keynotes for the year. And so we are currently in storytelling training, just learning how to craft our stories, and make sure that they are like kind of have a golden thread to a theme throughout our year. And so just perfecting those, crafting those, sharing stories is a really important piece of having a keynote. They're kind of built off of stories and lessons throughout. And so that's the first step. And then tomorrow we kick off our keynote writing. And by Saturday, we'll have an entire keynote address written. And by Monday, we get to deliver it for students completely memorized. And so it's a fast-paced life that I live right now, but I have so many people around me, like my teammates and coaches and mentors, past national officers, that are really helping us work through this process and making sure that we're staying grounded throughout it too. So I'm busy down here in Tennessee, but I sure do miss it back home, and it's been a great time to take my people with me so far this year.
Wonderful. Well, Claire, I want to be respectful of your time. You guys are doing a lot right now, but as we round this out, we're talking about youth in the ag industry. And you always seem to have such a good message for the people who are in FFA or maybe teetering on the edge. What do you say to those kids?
Hmm. Oh gosh, there's lots of things floating through my mind right now. But I'll just say this: agriculture education and FFA will give you some really unexpected opportunities and experiences. I would have never thought that in seventh grade, when I knew that I was going to be an FFA, knew that I was going to sign up for an ag class, that I'd be sitting here in the tractor supply headquarters in Nashville doing storytelling training with my national officer teammates. Um, so FFA and agriculture education, it'll shape you into the person that you desire to become and the person that you're meant to become. Through unexpected ways. Like you'll meet incredible people from across the nation, and you'll get to learn more about agriculture across the nation, which is the industry that this beautiful organization is built on. And what a better way to advocate and spread the message of agriculture than through FFA and through leadership opportunities. So expect the unexpected when you sign up for an agriculture education class.
I know I'm not the only person with chills because you just speak so
Oh,
eloquently.
oh,
Claire
thank
Woeppel
you.
is our guest today, our Youth and Ag future here on the Rural Radio Network, of course, serving on your National FFA Officer Team. I'm Alex Makovica reporting.